The rain was heavy that night. Manhattan's skyline blurred behind a sheet of silver, and Evelyn Carter pressed her coat tighter around her body as she crossed the empty street. Her heels clicked against the wet pavement, echoing like gunshots in the silence. She wasn't supposed to be here. Not tonight. Not after what she'd done. Her phone buzzed again. You can't hide forever. The message had no name, no number, just those 5 words, cutting through her like a blade. Evelyn swallowed hard and kept walking. The past had caught up, and it wore the face of a man she had once loved, a man she thought was dead. 2 years earlier, Evelyn met Adrian Black at a gallery opening downtown. He was standing alone, wearing a black suit like it was his second skin. Dark hair, sharp jawline, and eyes that could make lies sound like truth. He smiled when she looked at him. "You don't belong here," he said. "And you do?" She replied, half amused, half annoyed. "I own the place." He wasn't lying. Adrian Black was the investor behind the exhibition, a self-made millionaire. Cold, private, and utterly magnetic. They danced that night. Slow and dangerous. She didn't know then that the man holding her waist had a gun in his jacket and blood on his hands. Adrian was everything she wasn't. Confident, ruthless, unafraid of the dark. Evelyn was light, an art therapist who believed beauty could heal broken things. But opposites attract, and soon he was showing up at her studio unannounced. He'd watch her paint, silent, eyes tracing her like she was a masterpiece. "Why me?" she once asked him. "Because you look at me like I'm human," he said. He kissed her after that, soft, slow, and with the kind of hunger that felt like a promise. But love built on secrets never lasts long. 6 months later, Evelyn found a file in Adrian's drawer. Inside were names, bank statements, and photos of people she'd read about in the news. Missing people, killed people, and one of the files had her father's name. Her father, who had died in an accident. Her world shattered. When Adrian came home that night, she was waiting, trembling, holding the file. "What is this, Adrian?" He froze. His eyes, usually unreadable, softened. "It's not what you think." "Then tell me what it is." "I did what I had to do," he said quietly. "Your father wasn't who you thought he was either," but Evelyn didn't wait for the explanation. She packed her things and ran away from him, away from the truth and away from the love that felt like poison. Now, she lived under a different name, taught art at a small community college, pretended to be normal until the messages began again. "You can't hide forever. We need to talk. They're coming for you next." The third one froze her blood. That night, she returned home to find her apartment door slightly open. The air was heavy, still. She stepped inside, clutching a kitchen knife, and then she heard his voice. "Still holding knives instead of answers, I see."